Blue is associated with sunny days, cloudless skies and cool water, and they do work extremely well in hotter climates. But can we make them work just as well in our cooler climate?
Despite it being such a popular choice for interior design schemes, blue isn't the easiest colour to get right. Because of our cold northern light, there are many shades that simply won't work here as well as they might in the heat of the Mediterranean or the Caribbean. Getting your blue right is largely about what you put with it. A bright blue can work well if it's used with other warmer colours. Painting your walls from the skirting board up to the ceiling, or the picture rail if you have one, is a statement like no other, and it works brilliantly well if there's a lot of natural light coming into the room. Because of the Mediterranean connection, there's something a little seaside about it, and consequently dark neutrals like charcoal and taupe work very well alongside it. Natural flooring like sisal or coir will anchor it like sand does the sea. But schemes like this are in danger of becoming a little bit too California beach, unless there's a healthy dose of black and dark woods. To warm it up and make it more inviting, use aubergine and dark lavender in your furnishings and cushions, and a tiny bit of lapis lazuli to pep it up. These blues carry patterns very well, so curtains can be very bold with lots of white. And if you've thought about trying a sheer net, well, now might be the time. You can keep these colours looking smart and away from the seaside look by mixing them with plenty of white and navy blue. An equal balance of each will keep it looking summery. If it's the seaside look you want, then furnish and accessorise with cream, stone and pale neutrals. Keep the wood stripped and waxed rather than glossy and reflective. If you have a love for all things bright, then these blues can be made to sing by using zesty orange, crisp, pure, brilliant white and emerald greens in your soft furnishings and accessories.
Using a bright blue is a fairly recent thing in interiors, and we're still getting used to the idea. But even the more traditional muted shades can bring a fresh and exciting twist to an interior.
Muted and smoky blues are beautiful colours and don't need to feel as cold as you might expect them to. In a bedroom like this, you can achieve an elegant Scandinavian look by twinning it with dark woods, storm greys and pale taupes. Using this colour on the walls can feel a little bit monotonous, so using a slightly different shade of the same colour on the fourth wall will break it up and give you a good backdrop for a dark teak wardrobe or chest of drawers that sit comfortably on dark floors. As it's a contemporary colour, styling the room in a contemporary way will give you the best results, so think Scandi and go for strong geometric designs for your soft furnishings, and simple bold prints in dark frames with cream mounts on the walls. These colours can be made to look more heritage by using them with olive green and yellow ochre. They're a very powerful combination, so need a lot of wood and light around them. Like most contemporary colours, using lots of white with it will keep it fresh, as will using simple patterns with lots of white like ticking stripes. Muted blues are pretty versatile and can be made to look very sharp by using low linear furniture in charcoal and chocolate brown. This can then be layered up with texture to make it more comfortable and cosy. Very dark blues have the same qualities as black but without all the dark associations. An inky dark indigo blue will make a room feel impressive and grand, and looks wonderful in rooms that aren't dependent on natural light, like bedrooms. And the bigger the room, the better the effect will be. If you particularly want a nautical look, then throw tons of white into the mix to lift it. The result will be remarkably fresh, but for full-on sophistication, keep the colours dark. Charcoal, deep teal, blacks and chocolate brown all play their part in making this rich scheme enveloping and peaceful. Although gold and polished brass are having a little bit of a revival, the silver metals like brushed chrome and polished nickel tend to work better and complement the luster and sparkle of glass. Try using these dark colours in small spaces, breaking it up with blue and white fabric and white picture frames. Dark colour can feel a little bit monotonous on their own, and only using white to break it won't be for everyone. So as an added extra, pep it up with a judicious splash of orange or vibrant green. If you're after vintage, then look no further. A bit of chinoiserie, rich antique creams and some faded old gold will work wonders and turn a crisp scheme into something chic and expensive.
So you see, blue can be a brilliant colour to use in your home. It's so much more than the sum of its parts, and used with a little know-how can utterly transform a space. So go on, bring on the blues.